The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnnie Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café, located in beautiful Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that we normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Hello.
How you doing, pal?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
Ed, how you doing, pal?
Hi, Ed.
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent.
I've been sitting here all day smoking cigars and just waiting for you guys.
Wow.
Not a bad gig.
Not a bad
No,
gig at
Not
all.
a bad gig.
Nice.
I can dig that.
Yep.
So I figured something out.
What?
I figured out a way we can go into the future.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does it involve a DeLorean?
No, it doesn't, but, you know, you can actually order that part on O'Reilly Auto Parts. They have the flux capacitor.
Nice.
It is a listed number.
We're going to...
What time is it?
It is 5 o'clock p.m.
5 p.m.
p.m. on Wednesday.
You want me to jump you how
Blow
we
my
can travel
mind.
further in the future? Ollie, you there, pal?
G'day guys, how are you?
Ooh.
Fantastic. Ollie, can you please tell the listening audience what time it is and what day?
It's 8 a.m. on Thursday morning.
That's crazy.
We're officially in the future. We're in two places at the same time.
Nice.
They told me I wouldn't amount to a hill of beans.
Nice. So who's this? You going to introduce him?
Yes, because
Okay.
I sure as hell ain't going to have you do it. You've been butchering the man since
Not
day
anymore.
one.
Not anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful friend, a supporter of the show from the very beginning.
Yep.
Since day one of this mess. Ollie Spragg, ladies and gentlemen, live from Australia. How are you, pal?
Good, thanks guys, doing great.
Fantastic. Finally, we can put a voice to the face.
Yeah.
Or the other way around?
Yeah.
Or the other way around, however you want to do it.
Oh, no,
When
you
you're
probably
typing.
didn't hear his voice, but you saw his face.
We
so
saw the face.
You can't
got it
see
right.
the-
Is that what I did?
You can't see the accent while you're typing.
No.
No.
It's all in English.
Mhm.
I
Unless
think
you do it. I've seen
sometimes
some of the shit you
Yeah.
wrote.
Sometimes the spellings vary slightly, though.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You probably wouldn't know. Not enough for you to notice.
So we're talking barbecue with Ollie.
That's right.
Yep.
Finally, after all this time,
Yep. He's a KCBS judge. Are you what? Am I stepping on your toes?
I told you about the sunglasses, but why don't you let
Go ahead.
Ollie explain your barbecue life to us, brother?
Right, so I've been KCBS judge for about 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
I'm also an SCA judge for the state cook-offs,
Boom.
and also ABA, which is the Australasian Barbecue Alliance, and that was actually founded by Jess Prowls, and they cover all the events and competitions in Australia and New Zealand.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, been judging for a while. Competed for the first time on the wheel of home cooking.
Nice. Now, how did you get into the judging? You just decide you wanted to get into it that end, or like how did you
I
go
think-
about becoming a judge?
I think I first got into it. I saw BBQ Pit Masters or something on TV, and that got me interested in competition barbecue. And I went to a couple of competitions, and I just thought, I haven't even cooked barbecue before. There's no way I'm ready to compete. How do I get involved? And I found out if you do the judging course, they just keep bringing you food and you write numbers on a little card, and it's all good.
Get lunch and learn at the same time.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy with barbecue pitmasters. I think the majority of people today, got started or got the barbecue hook just from watching that show. I mean, it's.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Hands
still
down.
watch it, and it's still on reruns and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's on Syndicate every Saturday afternoon, straight into early Sunday morning.
Yep. So Ollie, being a barbecue judge and doing competitions also, do you feel that being a judge has helped you tremendously in the competition circuit with, what they're looking for?
Absolutely. It's actually the main reason the team that I started cooking with actually asked me to come aboard. They wanted to get the judging perspective and get some tips and stuff on some of their flavor profiles and a few of their previous cooks.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, like a lot of the teams here, we actually suggest that they do the judging course or at least judge one competition just to see how it all works on the other side of the fence. And they all agree that it definitely makes a big difference to the way they go about things.
Now, is there a different type of like flavor profile that judges are looking for down in Australia? Like around here, it's usually a little sweet with a little bit of heat. Obviously, you're in the Carolinas, you're going to get the more vinegar based.
Mm-hmm.
And Texas is salt, pepper, garlic. That's
Bold.
it. Bold flavors. What do you guys got rolling down there?
What's the Australian flavor?
It's probably similar to you guys. So we do like a little bit of sweet with the heat that comes on as well. So it does vary though, depending on the state and that sort of thing that you're in. But yeah, it's usually sweet with heat.
Nice.
Okay. Huh.
All right. So it's pretty consistent throughout.
Yep. And are people using like Wagyu over there with their briskets, just like they are over here in competitions?
Yeah, sure are. On the weekend, we used a 9+ marble rating. So,
Oof.
Nice.
Wow. Can I ask what the price tag on that was?
The team's sponsored by a butcher, so the price tag wasn't as bad as it would be for the general public, but it's a couple of $100 for a brisket.
But
Okay.
their dollars are different.
Pounds?
Yeah.
No, they're
Oh.
dollars, but
Okay, I don't know. Just different. Okay.
It's still a
still getting
goddamn
used-
expensive piece of meat
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
that you do not want to screw up on.
so
I know.
their dollars are 0.71 of a U.S. dollar.
Okay. Now, Ollie, when you're doing competitions, are you just cooking one brisket, turning it in? You're cooking a couple of briskets because you want to get, those pieces, the perfect pieces from, the middle or whatever. How much do you actually cook doing a full competition?
So we had 2 briskets. We separated the flat and the point, so we could keep the temperatures right. But yeah, so we had 2 briskets, had 2 pork butts, I think 6 racks of ribs, a whole heap of chicken, and we did lamb as well. So we had lamb cutlets and some pulled lamb shoulder as well. So.
Oh, you guys do lamb. Wow.
Nice.
That's crazy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what about like exotic categories? I mean, being down there, it's crazy. You must have some wild exotic categories.
Emu and
Kangaroo?
We can. The SCA, mainly the SCA stuff we stick with. So, last competition we had Bloody Marys. The next one coming up, we've got chili.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys talked about chili a couple of weeks ago, so I might get some tips there.
Nice.
Yeah, so every now and then they'll throw in a chef's choice or something like that, and people will go a bit crazy. But usually, one of the big competitions is right on the beach in Queensland up north, so they do a seafood category. A few of them throw shrimps on the barbie.
That was awesome.
I'm all right with it.
Okay,
It
good.
came out of him.
Okay.
You were gonna make him look. You were gonna butcher it.
Did not say anything.
you
You were
were
gonna-
waiting on
I
I'm
that.
all
was.
right with. I'm all right with
I
this. You
was.
happy? It's been out in the open.
Yep.
It's done with.
Thank you very much, Ollie.
Got in early.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Now, can you tell us some stuff about meat stock? What is it? What's it about?
Because that was the competition you cooked in this past weekend, correct?
Yeah, so the competition and barbecue festival. So it's a huge festival. It's they run it in 3 different states. And also New Zealand. So they have a few of them. There's barbecue vendors, food trucks, the actual competition. So I think there was 56 teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
They've got live music and demonstrations from all the vendors and that sort of thing as well. But it's a massive event. Sold out on both days, so there was thousands of people there.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah, it looked like a big event.
Yeah, it. I mean, it's huge.
And it was sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
They were, and on the Saturday they had a 300-kilo buffalo on a spit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he had a picture of it. I'm like, holy God.
That's crazy.
It was massive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a lot of the big guys go from here over there. Tuffy
Yeah.
Stone, Mo Cason. Have you ever thought about doing, like Memphis in May or anything over here at some point?
A few of the teams have. I've thought about maybe coming over 1 year and doing it or giving that a go.
Mm-hmm.
The team I joined, they've already won a golden ticket with the SCA, so they're going to Texas this year for the World Championships.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I'll be making it this year, but we'll see how we go. But there's always big names coming out. So as you said, Tuffy Stone, Mo Cason, Myron Mixon was out the other year.
Mm-hmm.
But then teams come out to compete. So Luton Booty were out, a couple of other teams as well. So, yeah, we had some big competition.
Nice. Yeah, I know there's in Australia, I know Australia's big. This is just a shot in the dark. But being a member of the MBBQA, when we go to the conferences and the conventions, there's a gentleman there from Australia that I'd say he just started to do barbecue probably about the same time. I mean, 6 years ago. I would say 6-7 years ago. He's a policeman, but he runs his whole backyard is smokers, and he runs a side business just smoking food out of his backyard, and he does a lot of competitions now. I'm just, do you know who I'm talking about? No.
Not off the top of my head. There's a few guys that have backyards full of barbecue, but
okay.
Do you know his name or?
I don't. But like the way he described it, like his whole backyard was just huge commercial smokers, and he said the neighbors, kind of stopped talking to him, and he's got to move at some point.
It's starting to look like my house.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez.
Nice. So you said that they want you to come in for the pork category.
Yeah.
So how was the scoring on it? You told me there was some 9s and then some 8s. So
so appearance wise, we did great. We did 9s and 10s, mainly 10s. Texture and taste were probably more 8s and 9s than I would have liked. So the scores, it dropped right off. And as I say, it was 56 teams, so massive competition.
Yeah.
But it just didn't quite go as well as we thought.
Yeah. 1 week from another, it's all.
That's what's crazy. It's just up to the judges.
Yeah.
You
get the old, what do they call it? The old table of death, and you're done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get that one table, and it's your grand. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Now, how many?
You just hit it.
How many judges are actually judging at a competition?
So they probably would have had close to 30 or 40 judges for meat stock.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, so tables of 6, and the same sort of system that you guys have over there with KCBS and the others, where they just bring them in and they do tables of 6, and they have 6 or 7 tastings of whatever's coming in.
Nice.
And I'm still trying to get over the fact that there's no tailgating over in Australia too.
Well, the laws are a hell of a lot different than up here.
Yeah.
Because there's like pretty much zero tolerance, right?
Yeah, the drink driving laws are pretty strict. So, you can't have and all our stadiums are like right in the middle of the city. So everyone just gets public transport so they can drink at the game and that sort of thing. So the big parties in the car park aren't that big a thing.
Huh.
Yeah, which they have the competitions just straight out around here, tailgating competitions.
Right.
So anything at a game or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I do have one big question for you, Ollie.
Right.
That it's actually never been brought up. How the hell did you find us?
That's a good question.
Well, I was. I can see why that would be confusing, but so I was just looking for some new podcasts to listen to, and I just searched for barbecue, and I found you guys, and I prefer shorter podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of lose focus for the longer ones, and yours were about half an hour each. So
Yep.
I'll give these guys a listen, and I liked it. So that's how it happened. Yeah, I just like the idea you guys were still giving out good information, but it was just such a relaxed vibe. And I mean, it started off, it was the three of you, now it's the two of you. It was just such good banter and good vibe, but still giving good information. And so, yeah, I stuck with it.
Nice. I remember that night. I finally remembered when the first time I heard CJ, and it was that night when we first started that somebody we knew was on with CJ.
Okay.
I forget who it was, but we were watching for a specific reason. And all of a sudden, you sent me a message.
Some guy from Australia liked our page. Yeah.
I go, what? He goes, yeah, we got a first person out of the country. And lo and behold, it was you. So, thank you, brother, for the
Thank you very much
for the support from the very
right,
get-go.
I love the show. It's been great. Thanks very much.
Yeah, because I love, we're all, also friends on Facebook. So, I see his cooks all the time. And is that a Weber Smoky Mountain? Or
Similar. So it's actually a Fornetto Razzo. It's a different brand, but yeah, it's a bullet smoker. It's very similar to the Weber Smoky Mountain.
And is that all you got for equipment, or you got a couple other secret stash?
I've downsized a little bit, so I've got the bullet smoker. I've got a Weber kettle, a wood-fired pizza oven, and a Weber Q gasser.
Wood-fired pizza oven. That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
now, what's your favorite thing to smoke? Or to cook? Or to cook?
I do a lot of pork, so mainly or pork neck, the Scotch. My fiance really likes pulled pork, so that works well. Makes it easier to have a cook more often. But yeah, my favorite cut is probably beef short rib.
No, definitely. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Brisket on a stick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't go wrong. Anything with a handle, I'm in on.
Oh yeah. How do you like the doing the steak cook-offs?
Yeah, it's good fun. It's a bit different. You've got to cook to medium, whereas I prefer rare to medium rare. But it's good fun, and everyone all the steaks are supplied by the one supplier, so it really comes down to the cook rather than what sort of supply you've got or what butcher you're sponsored by and that sort of thing. So levels out the playing field for the steak category. And then their ancillaries are always really fun. We had the bacon category this weekend, and we did donuts with a custard filling with bacon bits and candied bacon through the top of it.
Oh my God, that sounds awesome.
Where's Dave?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Great. Now with the SCA there, obviously it's probably same rules. They give you 2 steaks.
Yeah, 2 steaks. Yeah.
And they're only they're only what? You're only cooking for 13 minutes, 12 minutes, pretty much, and then it's turning, and then you're just waiting.
Yeah.
So they don't last as long as a full-on smoked competition. That's what I find nice about those. They're very quick.
Yeah, the steak.
Yeah, you can just do them on the one day. No camping out, that sort of thing.
Yep.
But a lot of the big competitions like Meat Stock are just combining them with a traditional barbecue contest.
Okay.
So we had the SCA on Saturday event on the Sunday. So we had quick event, got some judging, filled in the day on Saturday, and then that night put on the brisket, put on the pork, no sleep, few drinks, and then compete on the Sunday as well.
Nice. All right. And what kind of sauces do they have over there? I mean, do they have like just like they have over here, or there's some stuff that you wouldn't find over here? But you must have Stubbs and Sweet Baby Ray's and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've got all the big ones from over in the US. And then some of the teams here actually have their own sauces that they're starting to sell now. And they're, putting together their own rubs and that sort of thing. But they're all pretty similar to what you guys are getting.
Okay. What's your favorite?
There's one by a team in Queensland here called Barbecue Mafia, and their barbecue sauce is called the Mobster. And I really like that.
Oh, that sounds awesome, the Mobster.
Huh. Yeah, it's right up that That's a cool sounding name. Cool team and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I love. I love seeing the different team names. So what is your team name now?
The team I was in on the weekend is called Full Bore Barbecue.
Full bore.
I like
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And how many competitions are you doing? During the season.
Last year the guys competed in I think 8 competitions.
Okay.
I judged maybe 6 or 7 of those. So this year I think they're going to try and do a few more. They've done some interstate, and there's just more happening in general. One of the main barbecue stores in Melbourne has really taken on the SCA stuff, so they're hosting a lot of SCA comps during the year.
Mm-hmm.
There's one coming up next month. It's actually a double chance, so there's 2 state categories with two golden tickets.
Hey, Ollie, on Full Bore, is that spelled B-O-R-E or B-O-A-R?
BOAR.
I like it.
Bah.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
What?
Nothing. My microphone was.
Yeah, I know. You damn sunglasses
The
throw me off
microphone's
again.
droopy.
Fucking
Droopy.
You're killing me with these sunglasses, dear Maverick.
It's sunny in here. That's what I keep saying.
Maverick.
Goose. Are you Goose? Does that make you Goose?
No, I don't want to be Goose, dude. Goose dies, bro. I ain't down with that. I'm kind of a big fan of breathing.
True.
So is you just said
Excuse me.
you guys are coming to the end of summer now. So
Yeah.
does like the competitions and everything still like go into the fall season like it does down here,
most of the
usually
time.
October-ish?
Yeah, so they usually start in spring, so like August, September, and then through the summer, and then into fall or autumn for us. But yeah, so yeah, just before winter, before it starts getting too cold.
Nice.
So it's the end of summer now. There almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
It's all getting up here.
Keep up.
Yep.
Mike doesn't get out of New Hampshire much.
Yeah. No. Nope. I don't
He-
fly over oceans either.
He's still blown away that it's
It's
technically
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
Right now.
Yep.
that's always a weird thing when we fly to America. So I think last year I was over there, and we left Melbourne at 9 a.m. on say Thursday, and we landed at 8 a.m. on Thursday.
Yeah, that's kind of
That
a
would
little
confuse
mind
the
trick
crap
right
out
there.
of me. I'd
Then
be a
the
mess.
flight home takes like 2 days. So.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Because how long ago did you go? It was back in high school, right? 99. And how long was that? It was like 16 hours, something like that flight?
Oh. Oh, I would have done the same thing.
My,
Jesus.
my wife's aunt lives down in Australia, so back in high school, she would go down once or twice to visit, and that's what she said. The plane ride was crazy amount of time.
Yeah, so Melbourne to LA, I think, is 14 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, Melbourne. You're in a city. Like, how far is it to, like the wilderness from where you are? And when I'm talking about the wilderness, basically where Crocodile Dundee filmed.
It's referred to as the bush
The bush.
or the outback.
Oh, the outback. The bush. That sounds rude.
Yeah,
Well,
so I mean,
Mike
the
only
bush
knows the
and
Outback
that's about
Steakhouse.
a 3-hour drive.
Okay.
3
So
hours.
it's a 3-hour drive. But I mean, the Outback, Crocodile Dundee, that was like Northern Territory. So that's maybe an 8-hour or 5 to 8 hour flight.
Oh, flight. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's down in the southeast area
Yep.
of Australia.
Okay. Okay. So they're
Yeah, so
okay. And then
Australia is basically the same physical size as the US.
oh, really?
That's-
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, it's
people
massive.
don't sort of get that.
Okay. Holy shit.
It's massive. It's not just a little picture on the map.
I know.
you
That's
see.
what I. Yeah. Exactly. All right.
Yeah, so my cousins live in Perth on the west coast, and that's a 5-hour flight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty equivalent
yeah,
to
the
East
same.
Coast, West Coast from here.
The other thing too, Mike, is Hawaii is far away. from the West Coast. Even when they put it next to it on the map, it's not really there. It's far.
I am learning.
And also,
ton
if you
today.
look at the a different map, they have Alaska down south,
I know.
which is really up
Sometimes,
north. just so-
sometimes they
just
just,
Yeah, I
up,
know,
you know.
that.
it's
Yeah.
a good point. Sometimes they put it in the lower left corner, just the two of them.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. No, we always go off the rails.
I don't know.
But that's all right.
Yep.
That's all right.
Yep.
That's all right.
Little geography lesson never hurt anybody.
No.
No.
So, when are you getting married?
September this year.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I feel like
Over
we're
in,
friends,
over in
so.
Ireland.
What did you say? What did you say? Over in Holland?
Ireland.
Oh, Ireland.
Ireland.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys went
Jameson.
over. You guys went over there a couple months ago, right? I remember some of the posts.
Yeah. So September last year we were over there. So yeah, my fiance's Irish, so we go over every 1 to 2 years.
So she speaks, I mean, she sounds Irish and you sound Australian. And you guys talk to, that is phenomenal. I could
Here we go.
I will come visit you guys
Here we
anytime. If
go.
you want to invite
Here
me
we
to the
go.
wedding, I can do wedding singing, whatever.
Well, can you cater the
I
wedding?
can cater the wedding too.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that must be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I am so excited.
Nice.
Nice. So September. That's excellent. That's good news. I'm happy for you, brother. Happy for you.
Cheers, guys.
So what's the weather like in September? I mean, is it nice enough to have it outside, or is it an inside venue?
So yeah, it could go either way.
Okay.
Over there, their weather is a bit hit and miss.
Mhm.
So yeah, so we'll do the church wedding, and then there'll be drinks and stuff outside, and then inside for the reception.
Nice.
No, wait. Hold on.
Do you golf?
Now I'm confused. What the hell are you asking the weather?
I'm
for?
asking him.
Are you getting married in Ireland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It's
he.
the same goddamn weather as here.
it is.
It's right next.
All
it's
right.
6-hour flight across the Atlantic to Ireland.
All right. Thank you very
Wow.
much.
So still northern hemisphere.
Oh, I should have gone to geography. So are you a big golfer? Because Ireland has some great golf courses. So I'm just throwing it
They
out
also
there.
got a couple good killer pubs. if
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
that's true
Got a
too.
good pub. Yeah, I do play golf. I don't play very often. I don't play anywhere near as often as I should. But
I don't think anybody does.
play.
I'm getting yelled at on the chat box. Hi, Kent, a.k.a. Daddy Dutch. He goes,
I can't. This is the only time
He
I
doesn't
say.
want to talk to you.
He doesn't want to talk to
He
me.
doesn't want to talk to you.
No.
You don't call back. You don't text back. Believe me, I
Oh,
hear.
my nuts.
Believe me, I hear the end of it.
I will. Kent, I will call you, I
I
promise.
take all your shit. Hold on, I gotta type hi. I can't.
Oh my
There
God!
we
Right
go.
during the show, are you shitting me?
Oh,
It's a
you're
freaking
worried.
live broadcast right here from Australia.
I understand this.
Jesus. So, Kent. No, Jesus. No, now you got me. See, oh my
See,
God.
I told
God.
you. Even after
I'm
the
off the
introduc-
rails.
Even after the introduction, you still screw it up.
Yes. Yep. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Holy.
I know that I wasn't going to go there. But I mean, I just have like kangaroo in my notes. Like, what was I thinking about asking? I have no idea. I don't know. Can you eat kangaroo?
Sure can.
All right. Is it good?
It's really good. So it's a very gamey meat. It's very strong flavor.
Okay.
And because kangaroos just have no fat on them, so it's very, very low fat. Cook it any more than medium rare, it'll be tough as old boots.
Okay.
Wrap
Okay.
that in bacon, add fat content.
Yeah.
Now we're on to something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon, I told you, bacon makes everything better.
You
It
want
does.
to wrap
Oh,
everything
well,
in bacon.
I know.
If I could, yes. I'd like to. I'm working on a recipe for bacon wrapped smoked bacon. No.
Whatever.
I figured.
Bacon wrapped smoked bacon.
It's a fucking joke. Lighten up.
Oh my God. Okay. My bad. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, the pain is real here, brother. The pain is real.
This is what he deals with every Wednesday. Pretty much every day, but every
Every
Wednesday. Excuse me. Oh.
But
So, I mean, I'm still talking about kangaroos, but I mean, do you guys have I mean, like hunting season, just like we have over here, where you can hunt deer or whatever certain times of the year?
Yeah, so we have seasons for deer and duck and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Kangaroos, you can get, depending on how many of them there are, because they're a national animal and that sort of thing, but they are a bit of a pest to the farming community. So they can get a cull license and kill a certain number.
Okay.
So you can buy kangaroo meat in the supermarket and that sort of thing, but they're not actually farmed. So it's just whatever they can hunt, kill, prepare, and then they ship it off to the supermarket for you.
Oh, wow, that's cool. So it's almost like the wild hogs, wild boars in like Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had to explain all that to you,
Mhm.
that they were an absolute menace.
Mm-hmm. I saw that video of the guy just taking out like 35 of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they down, especially down in Texas, they hunt them now from helicopters.
I did see that. That was the video. That
Yeah.
was one of the videos. Yes. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're taking over, absolutely taking over.
Mm-hmm.
But well, Ollie, brother, thank you for joining us. I know. Thank you for making time. I know you actually have to go to work.
Yeah. Thank you for putting up with us today.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
It was appreciate it, brother.
Have a good day at work.
Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you for joining us. Always catch us on iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, any other podcast catches. Please like, rate, subscribe, share with your friends. Keeps growing every week, and we love you guys for it.
Go to the podcastnetwork.tv and subscribe.
Yeah, and we
Did that with no paper.
not bad. You're getting there.
Yeah, you meant to say UnitedPodcastNetwork.tv.
UnitedPodcastNetwork.tv.
Now you thank Ed for
Subscribe.
saving
Thank you very
your
much,
ass.
Ed.
Attaboy.
What did I say?
He just corrected you, that's all.
All right.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much. And keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.